Okay. Um, um, okay. Can't tell if this is working because, okay. Oh, it is. I need to change my tea bags. Oops. Yeah, something like that. How do I do that? Uh, and take those off the dash. Okay. Great. Love the fact that this is working. There we go. Okay. It should work now. Let's see. My pixel. Nope, that is not what I want to hit. Okay. Bedwars. I always play way worse on streaming. Than when I do when I'm not streaming. Or I feel like I do, I guess. I don't know. I definitely sucked at Build Battle more. When I played Build Battle when I was off stream, I was genuinely cooking. But then I got on stream and it failed so hard. Why would you ever start off with wood when you're building your base? Dude. Well, how the hell this has already happened? This is bullshit. No way. There is absolutely no way that was legitimate. What was that? I feel like all other teams always have way better knockback with their swords. I also, well, no, I shouldn't blame my teammates. It's not technically their fault, I guess. I feel like I always get rushed. Whatever. I always have trouble with this map because I feel like I always fall off the side. And the fact it's one of the ones where the diamonds are in the center, which I hate. Mainly because I suck at contact, so it always end up dying when I go into like the middle area, so I try to avoid doing that. And we're getting rushed again. Always. Every time. Sweet. Yeah, I've been trying to make, like, I've been thinking about trying to make, I should say, um, music, like, for my original characters. But, I guess those online things that you can use to make, like, piano and stuff without actually having piano, it was, way difficult. Okay, um, that's what I'm talking about when I say they seem to have so much better knockback than me. So I feel like all I ever do is get knocked back and off the edge in 2 hits, which doesn't really seem like normal Minecraft, but I don't really play PvP in normal Minecraft off servers because I don't have any friends. Well, I do, but they never want to hang out with me because they suck. I'm very salty. She canceled on me. So, um, what was it? Music. Yeah. I don't know if it's just me, but I suck at using those like beat makers to make tunes. Even though I took music tech for a semester, I still have no idea how to make music or what makes music good or anything. So I'm pretty sure I barely passed that class because I didn't do any of the beat making. I know how to make music sound good with loops, but I don't know how to make good original like sounds, I guess. Um, and it sucks because I feel like um my characters they need their own piano like soundtracks for their themes because it fits them, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it. but and I can't do it. Like I suck. It sounded so bad. I just deleted it. And then there's the fact to get your music on Spotify, which I would have to do because that's where I listen to music. And if it's not on Spotify, what's the point? Um, you have to go through a distributor instead of just uploading the music by yourself, and you've got to pay the distributor like subscriptions and stuff. And it's just so annoying because they all want to they'll say, oh, it's like $3 a week, and then you get to buy a year's worth subscription, which is way more than $3 a week. Um, it's just I don't really understand why they feel that that's necessary. Okay, I don't like the way that yellow is moving. That does not seem real. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that was legitimate. Some kind of potion effects. I don't think there's any good potions that you can take. Is it like a trail? Can you get trails in Bed Wars? Yeah, that does not seem legitimate at all. I don't know what that was. See, with podcasts, you can directly upload podcasts to Spotify. You don't have to go through a distributor like you do when you want to upload music, which I feel like they should do, just to deter people from making podcasts. Because I know there's a lot of people on like my side of the internet that would take other people's songs that aren't on Spotify and use podcasts to put them on Spotify, and it's like I really don't think you should be doing that because not only are you getting the money for someone else's music, it gets them into like legal trouble. Like if it's not on Spotify, it's probably for good reason. Um, or the person doesn't want their music on Spotify or that specific piece of music they don't feel is good enough to be widely distributed. And so I feel like we can protect them and not put it on a place they don't want it put on. Because if they wanted it on Spotify, they'd put it on Spotify. At least in my opinion. But I know it's like that's like an ice cold take. Like everyone thinks that, I guess, except for the people who don't. But I think you can make that statement about a lot of things. I'm really worried about my mic quality. Um, it's just wireless JLab earbuds because well, I tried to use some wired earbuds with the mic. They're super cheap and it's like they're really old, and the mic was terrible. And I know this one's really bad, but I really don't know what to do about the echoing problem. Okay. I'm joking. Plain unlucky. Um, and a little embarrassing. Um, and feeling a little bit humiliated. Like I do every time I get knocked off the side there. I, I don't know. Well, there was that. No, no, hold on. I don't know if it was in the last stream I did where I repeatedly like fell off the side of every single platform I tried to walk on. Um, and then it was so embarrassing. Like stuff like that makes me want to quit sometimes. But then I'm like, I can't just quit. It's like rude, I guess. Selfish. Red's coming back, which is kind of a problem because I can't ever get in here because it's die. Sweet. I knew he didn't let. I knew he didn't leave. Like I was like, oh, where'd he go? I couldn't see his moon tag anywhere, but most people don't really look up. I guess. Is it just me and him? Where did all my teammates go? This guy is always in my way. I can't ever get in there. With it. It's not really doing much. I really don't get what people's goal is throwing fireballs at the glass protected glass. It doesn't really make any sense. Just like it doesn't make any sense what this guy is trying to do right now. I don't understand what he's doing. It's not really. He's just standing here, not really doing anything helpful. And red is back, and green is still trying to kill us. Great. Now, what does he think he's gonna accomplish? Okay, you're still here. Oh, oh. So he's just throwing a bunch of fireballs at the blast protected glass. And someone teleported. I guess he's waiting to buy blast protected glass. In all honesty, I don't really see blast protected glass as something that helps a lot, especially when Edstone is pretty blast protected by itself. I definitely think it has a lot of uses, and I've seen people build these giant pyramids. That's not really my style, personally, I guess. I'm gonna put some gold in there, because I need it, and then again, sucks because I was trying to save that. Green is attacking red. I wonder if they notice. What is this person trying to do? Oh, yeah, red notices. So I don't really know what the goal was there. Um, I guess they just weren't expecting me to have so many fireballs, but still. See, this is why I hate the diamond onions in the middle because it makes it so much harder to get diamonds. And I feel like it should be emeralds in the center almost all the time, just because it's sorry, it's more end game stuff, especially like the obsidian and the diamond armor. Yellow's dead, which is good for me specifically because they're right across from each other, blue and yellow. And a lot of times with this map and many maps, when you have something like Big Island in the middle, there's the problem of their base is so far away that you can't really directly see to attack it, which just puts me off from doing that. I guess I'm kind of a huge wimp. What? That did not work. Okay, I don't know what the goal is here. Because I've learned from experience that killing someone with fireballs, just fireballs, is kind of hard. They don't make the best weapon in the traditional sense. Okay. They're shaking their head at me. So I've run out of diamonds to use for traps. So I don't know. I'm just gonna have to go back to the center island, and I'm gonna die. Because I was. I don't like how when you're like people disconnect. Okay, so notice how I wasn't doing any damage there. My Hypixel stats say I've only won um 20 times, and I swear that 20 times was in one day where I won game after game, and I've not had luck since. Why am I being stared at? Oh, I could have sworn this at 22. It's the same map. Don't actually have enough wool to do what I wanted to do. I want to get out. I'm a little bit stuck. Oh, look at that. It's kind of like watching bees swarm wasps. I'm stuck. I cannot get up or out, and I feel like I'm gonna die. Um, that did not work. I don't really know what to do, because I can't leave. This is not funny. It's not funny. Sweet. Um, That's actually happened before, but I run out of wool and I get stuck in places. Like there's this one really funny replay I watched of myself in one of the well, I wouldn't call it a long game. Well, it might have been a long game. I don't know, but I died like immediately. Where two sides of the bridge got blown up, and I looked back and forth between the other team that was coming towards me and my teammates who were breaking the bridge even more, creating more of a gap, um, which was really funny in retrospect, but I was not having a very good time. I did not find it very funny. Done. So my teammates over there rushing blue? Huh. I didn't know we were doing that. I don't know when we're doing most things. I'm not very observant. There's yellow traveling in a hive again. It's freaky. Like fireballs, they're gonna be my favorite Bedwars thing, I guess, that you can buy. I really like watching people fall into the void because I've blasted them. I also like it when I hit the bridge before they get there and they end up falling anyways because they didn't see that there's no bridge. I find that very funny. Okay, we're bridging the Emerald right as Blue bridges the Emerald. We weren't doing that before, so I have a feeling they're trying to kill Blue. I have a feeling they're gonna fail. To kill Blue, really. Almost the Emerald too, and every team still has their bed. Normally, like one team gets knocked off early round. Oh, I spoke too soon. Okay. There was this one round where I kept accidentally setting off fireballs at my own teammates because I think I was red, like in this round, and they were rushing like the blue was alive, and from a distance the red and the blue are both dark colors, and so they look really similar when you're stupid. Yes. And so I sent like four fireballs at my own teammates, just because from distance, like you can't really tell the difference between the red and the blue uniforms. Okay, okay, okay. Um, I don't know what that was about. Okay. There was already not bridge there. I guess they're a little salty about the fact that there was no bridge. Because they destroyed that part of the bridge. Okay, Blue's dead. Ooh. So that just happened. God, I sound like a millennial. I really don't know what that was. I guess. Okay. So, I wonder if they're gonna come. Why are you running away? He's building up. Is he? Okay. Oh, I see what the problem is. My teammates covered the base in wood again. And wood is easier to break than endstone. And so what happened is they broke through the endstone, and all the time that they would have stalled, breaking through endstone again was actually shortened because it was wood. Why would you waste your gold on wood when you can buy armor? Is what I don't really understand. Because the amount of gold you would need to cover the first half of your base in wood is enough to buy iron armor, which they don't do for whatever reason. Um, so I'm pretty sure all my teammates are always like, I don't know, zombies, like mindless little bugs that can play Minecraft somehow. I feel like they never know what they're doing. I'm just gonna get that. I don't know what you're doing. So what you've just done is oh, how nice. I'm being attacked. Great. I'm having a great time right now. How long have I been streaming? Almost 50 minutes. And I've won 0 games. There was this one play that I even surprised myself with. And I think there was 3 green and then me and one other teammate on a different team. Um, and like they had their whole base covered in wool. And what I did was I saved up. I bought magic milk, a, a jump potion, and then an invisibility potion, and then a shit ton of TNT and like fireballs. And what I did was drank the magic milk, which is a slept on item. It makes you not activate traps. Um, oh, I also got an ender pearl. So I drank the magic milk. I drank the jump potion and the invisibility potion. I ender pearled over to their base and just started spamming TNT and fireballs. You know what? I won. I won. Now I'm going to put this down, very, very quickly so that no one can put wood there. So Hoop is going over to blue. So I feel like it's not the best decision that we could be making. I have a feeling we might be rushed by blue. Just a hunch. So I don't really think two people don't typically go to Diamond Island together. So, do we have, okay, we do have mining. This is a good trap. Um, what do you think, chat? A or B? Well, they are doing a lot of rushing, so I don't know what they think they're doing, but they're just sabotaging me. So I will be putting that back. Well, I'm like really curious what they buy to make those ice bridges. Like, are they just buying like a bridge egg and then they've got something special for it that they bought? Because I don't really see. Oh, here we are. What? Just give them like blindness and inability to move, or I've never used this before. Feeling that's gonna sabotage me, not so much the other team. Yeah, not too bad. Someone gotta stay on base, despite the fact that for multiple rounds, last time I played, uh, all three of my teammates would be on base, and they'd still somehow find a way to let the one single person from the opposite team break our bed and then kill them. But I think it's honestly kind of impressive how bad um these people are when they play this game. It's like they turn their brain off. This is not a brain off game, in my opinion. I don't know. There's some freaks out there. See, when my teammates do it, it's cool. When it happens to me, it's not cool. That's how I view most things. Yeah. Hey, we won. This is what I gotta do now. I gotta rush to put this on here instead of collecting 50s so that it could be instant and terracotta because I don't trust my teammates to be able to put together a good base. You go, Jiskin. This base, or this map can be pretty fun. But I also have a lot of struggle with it. Mainly because I'm an idiot and I fall all the time. Dude, I don't think I've ever seen anyone adopt this particular strategy. I don't really understand why you would do something like that. It just doesn't seem like a very good place to battle, really. It looks very vulnerable to fireballs, actually. I missed, which is always a bit embarrassing. Um, And okay, I threw my sword by accident. Let me go get that. So I didn't see the fact that they died. I don't really appreciate this. I don't know why they would rush me when they've got so many problems with their own base. Oh, and all my teammates looked early. See, I really like the dog kill like notifications. Mainly because my skin is Theo. I find it very funny. I got a TikTok Minecraft banner. I wasn't able to get that mainly because I don't want to bother. I don't actually know how you really get cakes because I got that pancake cake, but I don't really know what it means. I find what they're doing really interesting because again, I've never seen anyone adopt this particular strategy in Bedwars because it doesn't look very effective. So, I can hear someone placing wool. Oh no, that's just the sound of you stepping on wood. Like, the sound of stepping on wool. It's the same as placing it. I don't know why. That sucks. Finally. Now, I'm worried about yellow. I'm hoping that blue will handle yellow for me, but I also am not confident. Yeah? Okay. That's close. So, this is not the outcome I was hoping for, really. I feel like we're fucked. Okay. That was a nice round. So, interesting. Like, look at that. I'll up on the bed. There's like a big delay. Oh, when, hey, that's the person from last round. Is it? Oh, I guess I left, or I guess I wasn't sure if I'm dead, actually. Okay. He's got his own little watchtower up there. Oh, I wasn't watching where I was going. So unfortunate. Super unfortunate. Not that big of a loss on the four diamonds. It's not like anyone killed me, so I always went to the board. So not really hard dodge. There's no way. Oh, I don't know what's happening. They're over at yellow, and I'm watching blue. Oh, I saw yellow. Okay. Looks like my luck's been turning around. I think, um, sweet. Okay. Let me change. I gotta change the string. Okay. So it's not really switching over. Oh, okay. It's not switching over on Streamlabs. Whatever. I have a frog plushie in my head because my skin was originally Giorno, and I changed it. like every time I play Minecraft, I end up making the exact same house a billion times over with different color combinations. I don't really care because it's easy and it looks good. And it's just like um, I don't know. I can build so much more later in in the world, so then I just don't have to worry about having a base that looks nice. Um, I was thinking about streaming Stardew Valley next. I'd probably make another save file, which I don't know if I should because I've got so many. But I don't know. It's really good. Not bad. When I go home, I'm gonna chop down a couple of those 4x4 jungle trees and turn it into charcoal, I guess, because I need coal, but I don't really feel like mining a whole bunch. Today, at least. Okay, I'm just spelling the wrong complete. I think this might be an abandoned building, but I don't know. It's been 2 hours. I think I might end stream. I don't know. Okay.